For the past few days, the internet has exploded with one message: Pi Network DEX launching March 12th. People are excited. Some are predicting huge prices for Pi. Others believe this will suddenly open trading worldwide. But here is the problem. Many of these posts we see online here and there are mixing speculations with facts. And believe this, in crypto, when hype spread faster than information, confusion, I repeat, confusion grows very quickly. So before making any decision, it is important to understand what DEX really is. Simply, DEX means decentralized exchange. Of course, unlike centralized exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, centralized exchanges allow users to trade directly from their wallets. There is no central authority holding the funds. Instead, what do? Transactions happen through smart contracts and liquidity pools. That is the difference. Examples of popular centralized exchanges include Uniswap, we have PancakeSwap, we have SushiSwap. But launching a real centralized exchange requires several important things. And what are these things? First, liquidity. Second, active users. Trading tokens. Third, a functioning ecosystem of applications and demand. Believe me, without these elements, a centralized exchange cannot operate effectively. And this is why the conversation around Pi need to be approached carefully. Yes. What might actually be happening right now? What many people believe is happening on March 12th might not necessarily be a full centralized exchange launch. Instead, it may be connected to development within the Pi ecosystem. Pi Network has been working on several important areas. Expanding the Pi application. They've been working on ecosystem. They've been working on encouraging developers to build Pi apps. Testing real-world utility. Creating marketplaces where Pi can be used on regular basis. So March 12 could represent an ecosystem milestone, an announcement, or a development update. But so far, there has been no widely confirmed official statement that a global decentralized exchange for Pi trading will suddenly go live on that exact date. That is why it is important, very, very important, to separate community excitement from verified information. Now, here is the most important part many people ignore. The biggest question for Pi is not simply whether it lists or launches trading. The real question is liquidity and demand. You know why? When a cryptocurrency becomes tradable, three things determine its price: liquidity, market demand, trading behavior. If millions of holders suddenly try to sell, but there are very few buyers, the price can fall quickly. If there is strong demand and limited supply, the price can rise. That is why the strength of a crypto project does not come from hype. No, it does not. It comes from real ecosystem usage. an economic activity. So look at the smart way to watch Pi. Instead of reacting emotionally to rumors, a smarter approach is to watch three key things first about Pi. And what are these three key things first that you need to watch out for? One, ecosystem growth. Are more apps being built inside the Pi ecosystem? Are merchants, take note, merchants, are they accepting Pi? Second, official communication. Always rely on information from the Pi core team. Very important. Not just social media speculation. No. Number 3, market behavior. Study the market behavior. When trading eventually opens, the early trading period of any cryptocurrency often shows the true balance between supply and demand in the market. Therefore, you need patience and observation. Patience and observation are always stronger than hype-driven decisions. So yes, the truth is something may be developing around Pi, but the real story is not simply DEX launching. The real question is whether Pi Network can build a strong ecosystem, real liquidity, sustainable demand, because those three things will ultimately determine the future value of Pi. If you want deeper explanations like this, subscribe to the channel, because here at Global Rise Network, we don't chase hype. We focus on clarity, discipline, and understanding the market. And remember, stay consistent, keep rising.